Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Already hate myself. And I made my dog bark. Great. Today's going awesome. I've literally been alone all day since I woke up, except for like early in the morning because I had a buddy crash here. And like he went home at like 9. It is about that time that I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've done nothing all day but sit on YouTube and watch stuff. Half of it was stuff I've seen before that I haven't seen in a while. So I thought I'd go live and dick around for a little while, sit here and talk about whatever, I guess. And buddy let me borrow a tank of his. No more leaky business from this bitch. So yeah, how you? That's great. I'm glad to hear you doing well. The like 4 people watching this, obviously not live though because no one's here. Why would they? You got better things to do. But figured while I was here, figuring something to talk about. I just do a couple of my vape tricks. They seem to be doing very well on my TikTok for some reason, and I'm not that good at them. Like I can kind of get some OKOs and get some decent tornadoes. I can't do much anything else, at least not on camera, because every time I try to do like a jellyfish or something on camera, no one sees it. Oh wow, there is actually somebody watching. I'm so sorry. Oh, they left. Never mind. As expected, they join and leave. Tornadoes. Woo. Oh, jeez. Yeah, tornadoes okay. Get rid of that. Oh, it's back. But I got plans for the rest of the day. I'm assuming it's going to be about 3:34 before I actually get to doing it. So I thought I'd do this for a little while. Eat. But I've been trying to think of some new stuff to do for the channel. Hence the podcast and me and my buddies. We're gonna start. Yeah, I know I released a bunch up front, and that's because uh I'm gonna try to do them somewhat of often if I can. Like my buddies are constantly busy. I can't always have different ones. So for the most part, it's gonna be me and probably the guy you saw in the first one. It's probably gonna be me and Brandon most of the time. We're trying to get one of my buddies to come over here. Actually, my buddy that lent me this tank to come on here, and Chris will probably be in a good couple of them. Not this weekend. All boys got work on the weekends, but that lines up perfectly because my other buddy, the one I haven't had on yet, works during the week but is off on the weekends, so that's perfect. Um, but yeah, I've been trying to think of some more stuff to do with the channel because I don't have the best of internet. It's for my PlayStation, so I can't really upload. I have a couple videos backed up, and by a couple, I mean a ton, just edited, ready to go. I just don't have the internet to upload them for you guys, and I hate that. I really do. So I'm gonna, if I can get somewhere with decent internet to upload some videos, I will take a jump on it and get those to you guys as soon as possible. I got a couple of Spider-Mans. I got some more Diablo. I got a ton more of Rainbow Six Siege of me just dicking around and getting lucky, stupid kills that I probably shouldn't have got. But yeah, in the meantime, expect good things. Or if you're expecting them from me, don't expect good things because I'll probably disappoint on a high level. So expect nothing and hope that you get something out of it. That's what I do. So I get some half-ass decent O's sometimes. Sorry with the lighting, by the way, because the door is open because it got so freaking hot in here, and my windows are janky, so I can't open them without like breaking one. Hence, like, I don't know if I ever talked about it on the channel before. I got some weird marks on my wrist. I don't know if you can see it in that, but it's from my when I was younger. I think I was like a freshman in high school. I forgot my key to my house, and my dad was at work. So I tried to climb through my window, but it was like old and rusted. So I'm sitting there trying to like bash it because it's got a little lip in the middle. So I'm sitting there hitting like my palm against it, like trying to push it and like jar it up so I can like get my hands under it, push it. And as I'm sitting there doing that right there, I smacked the window too hard, just like straight up, and it just glass all, like in my arm. So like it wasn't major or anything. I didn't have to go to the ER, but like now I got scars on my wrist, and it makes me look even more emo than I used to be in high school. And I don't mean that offensively. Like I used to have problems in high school like everybody else. And I know like a bunch of people on YouTube, especially like bigger YouTubers, have been talking about that recently, where like they've dealt with depression or they're currently in their state of depression and stuff like that. And like I agree, it is totally fine to talk about that. If you're okay with talking about that, that is something you might want to get out. I'm not saying do it on your YouTube channel. Talk to somebody, anybody that you feel comfortable enough around. You know, but oh man, that took a heavy turn. But no, like for real, it's something I used to deal with. Don't I have episodes of depression every now and then. Nothing major, nothing lasts super long. Maybe a day or so of just I wouldn't even call it depression anymore. It's just I'll get put in like a down mood for a day or so. And it's nothing too bad like it used to be, so that's why I don't consider it depression anymore. But it is a serious thing, or it is a serious problem that can turn into a serious complication in your life that you need to get over. And sometimes you just need the right person to talk to. And for me, it was very hard to find that because of I had friends, I had people I could talk to, but I was very secluded to myself, and I never really got that out. And so it was easier for me to look at myself in my own phone camera and pretend like I'm talking to somebody, which someone will see this eventually, 80 years from now when I'm like pooping my diapers and be like, oh wow, that guy, he's an idiot, but he's saying something that might be useful. That's probably the nicest comment I'm ever gonna get. So there's that. God, I need to stop. It got real sad real quick, and now I hate myself even more. Look at my new tank. Isn't it great? Wow. I'm running low on juice. That tasted straight up like just water. Also, I just got done recording some TikTok videos, so that my tank's a little hot. It's like warm. I can set my finger against it, and it's not gonna hurt. But like, it feels like I don't know. I can't even describe it. I'm drawing a blank. I'm dumb. Bam. More tornadoes. Actually, one thing I've been talking about with my friends that I have been recording with is we all like you probably if you've watched the second podcast with me and my buddy Chris, uh anytime, and that's not just for the podcast either, anytime we talk to each other, we actually sound we do those stupid voices for some reason. I don't know, I guess we get a kick out of it. And like I used to do like impressions in high school. Like I used to be able to do Joe Swanson. like the guy in the wheelchair from Family Guy. I can kind of do Stewie, but not really. Um, and like I don't know a soul in the world that can't do a decent Hank Hill. So I was gonna use that for me, but I get like damn near everybody can do Hank Hill for some stupid reason. I don't know. I guess the whole Joe Swanson thing comes from just having a naturally deep voice. I don't know. Like when I was younger, when I was probably like 15 maybe, I had a guy ask me if I was in my 30s on like Xbox 360 just because of how deep my voice was. And like I didn't talk that much, and when I did talk, it was more or less just about the game. So like I can see the confusion of people getting my age mixed up. But also it's online. You never know. I could have said I was 30 and he probably believed me. That's how catfishing starts. Oh wait, no, I remember that. I actually got so I was a loser, like I said, and I couldn't talk to very many people when I was in high school. Actually, no, this was I don't even think this was high school. I think it was middle school. And I was just a dumb kid. And I met some girl over Xbox 360 and we started talking for a while. She catfished me in a sort of way of she used someone else's pictures and stuff, but in like obviously on the headset it was her voice, but I didn't know any better because she didn't live in at the time I still lived in Alabama, and I think she lived over in Georgia, and she catfished me. We still I think we're still friends on Xbox, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't have a PlayStation. We're still friends on like Facebook and stuff, but like we don't talk anymore because me being a kid, I'm like, oh, I got catfished. I hate you forever. And then like me as young, still stupid adult, I'm just kind of like, yeah, that was kind of rude. But at the same time, she was a kid. I was a kid. We were both stupid as hell. So that was my catfish story. Speaking of that, dude, that show though, the catfish show, I used to binge watch that with my dad. Stupid people. I'm glad they got so much like love for the world that they can just trust a stranger. But there is that certain line of where things get weird. Is like stuff just doesn't add up, and then that's where the show starts, I guess. But at the same time, like you know, being that far away from somebody and not actually knowing if they are them, you know, like if them not wanting to show you who they really are, like video chat or something like that, it's an immediate red flag, and I'm gonna go ahead and like start the spiral and shutting that shit down. Mm, not for me. I don't know. I mean, you do you, but that's just me. God, this went from being bored to depressing, and then very weird about catfishes because that's the only kind of fishing that I've ever seen. Because I'm lazy and I don't go outside, so I don't fish. My friends do though. There's some of them at least. The ones that don't usually just do what I do and sit inside and vape because we're losers. Unless you're our parents, like me and my dad's buddies, we were talking about vapes one day, because like some of my dad's buddies vape, and I vape, but my dad doesn't. My dad's kind of old fashioned cigarettes, disgusting habit in my opinion. But you know, you do what you got to do. And me and his buddies started talking about our mods and stuff. And my dad just goes, "Y'all quit talking about your douche foods for a couple of seconds. Come watch the game because I think we're at his buddy's house to watch football or something." And I don't even think that we watched the game. I think we got into the room to make him happy. Like we sat in the living room on the couch. I think we just kept talking about our vape, and we paid zero attention to the TV. Like we could not care less. We had no interest in that because we were just sitting there talking about, oh yeah, have you seen this mod? Seen this tank that come out? Man, check out my RDA. It's got these huge cools. It's got this kind of ohm reading, and we're just nerding out over stuff that my dad has no clue about. I've tried to get him into it before, and he's not about it. He actually vaped before before I did. He vaped once. He had some weird pin mod with I think it was some kind of homemade gladiator juice, was somewhat of a fruit roll up flavor, and like he ran out of juice, and then the cool got burnt, and because like it's a sort of a tank thing, the cool gets burnt, you just get another one for like $5 to $8, and then slap it in there. But he was like, ah, it's burnt. I'm gonna stop using it. He just didn't want to get another one because there's a vape store in my town that's like 3 or 4 minutes that way. But the one he got that vape from was like in another city. Like it's a city that neighbors this one. It's not too far away, but it's also like a 15-20 minute drive, maybe. I'm gonna say between 15 and 30, just to be safe. But he thought because he bought it from there, he had to go back to that specific store to get the cool for that mod. And so he quit. And I have no clue what he did with that mod. I think he gave it away to somebody. I don't know. I haven't seen it since. And I was like 15. So 19. It's been 4 years. But I can say it's been nice. Nice to see you again. I hope you're doing great, whoever you are, because you're probably I'm talking to you right now. You're the only person that's ever going to watch this. You're probably the only person that's ever seen my channel. Have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to get a couple of vape tricks before I go out because I got nothing better to do. So I'm going to start with some tornadoes. That was a good one. That first one was a little wide in diameter, so it sprawled out quick. And the second one didn't have enough smoke, but it was thin and tall. Let's get some O's. Not bad, O's. Not bad, O's. Get the dragon real quick. Actually, I learned the other day that a couple of my buddies can't do the dragon. Like they can do the whole out the sides of the mouth thing and then the nose, but they can do them separately. They can't do them together. And it's the funniest thing trying to watch them do it because they'll just choke and cough, which is what I do most of the time. Cause like, not like that. That's gross. Oof. Don't swing that way. But my buddy that gave me this tank, he runs a higher neck level than I do, nicotine, and I'll forget it, and I'll be like, hey man, can you mind if I hit that? You know, if I hand it to me, I'll hit it and just immediately cough, sticks to the back of your throat, and just immediately. I'm and I think the nicotine level in this is 3, and he runs like a 12. So no, thank you. I'm good. No more. Nope. Wow. There's another one. Sitting there screwing him up. Sitting there screwing up by not touching the table. Like I'm supposed to put my hand on the table and then do that. And then I was just sitting here going, whoa, and not touching the table because I was trying to get it too quickly. Like a moron. Also, I just love talking with vape smoke inhaled because you just sound like you should host a radio show. Yeah. This is NYZP coming to you live with this slow country jams. I hate myself so much for that. I don't know why I said country either. I don't even listen to country hardly at all. I'm like 2000s rock music and rap because I'm from Georgia, specifically Atlanta. So being hailed from Atlanta, you kind of grow up listening to rap music. Well, sometimes, but Georgia's still southern, so there's probably a lot of country there too. But I don't remember it very well. We moved away from Georgia when I was little. I lived most of my life in Alabama. I'm gonna quit with that redneck accent because I hate it.
Speaking of which, for anyone that does watch this, probably that one person I was talking to earlier.
If that is still you, because you're probably the only person that's ever gonna watch this. Do I have a country accent? Am I talking normally through this entire thing? Because I think that I do, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't even hear it anymore. Talk just when I'm regularly talking. Now, if I'm with my buddies, it thickens, and I sound like the biggest yee redneck guy out there. But I like when they're around and I'm just talking to like my dad or something, I don't hear it. But apparently, some people say it's there, so we'll see about it. Nice talking to you guys though. It's a good 21 and a half minutes by the time I which is another 15 seconds. So yeah, um, have a great day, everyone. Like I said, everyone, the one guy or girl, whoever is watching this.